P-E-E.
W-E-E.
I'm Jason Coleman with Flicks for Fans with another reaction video. Now, this one comes from CBS, and it is from December of 2009. It's a bittersweet reaction video. This particular video features the amazing late great Paul Reubens, who I kind of grew up with, and I was a huge Pee-Wee fan. I was not only a Paul Reubens fan, you know, I had seen him in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But Pee-Wee, of course, was sort of his trademark, and just an amazing piece of work, both the Pee-Wee's Playhouse.
Today's secret word is door.
The Pee-Wee's Big Adventure movie.
Today is my birthday, and my father said I can have anything I want.
Good for you and your father.
So I was a huge Pee-Wee fan, and of course, I showed my kid Pee-Wee's Playhouse, and she, Ashley, who has other videos on this channel, was a huge Pee-Wee fan as well, and for different reasons. Obviously, the younger aspect of it, the juvenile child fun part of it, a lot of us just like the quirky parts.
I love my toys. Not gonna marry him though.
So it was interesting to see two generations of me and Ashley loving Paul Reubens. And what this was Paul had come to LA to the Nokia Theater to do a revamp of Pee-Wee's Playhouse. He was going to do it in LA at the Nokia Theater, and then he was going to bring it to Broadway. And so this was a chance for him to sort of stretch the oats and get it started. And we got invited to a press day, or I did, with Paul. And I was like, I can't go to that without bringing Ashley. Ashley's such a huge fan. So she had a poster, which I will tell you more about as we go along, and also a little Pee-Wee belt, and just, and I had her ask some questions. And the cool thing was that Paul came out in full Pee-Wee regalia, had the costume, had the voice and everything. And just the delight and the love on Ashley's face was palpable. So that's what this video is. It comes from CBS. I didn't record it as a video because I audio recorded it. But thankfully, somebody did video record it. CBS did back in December of 2009. And so we're going to take a look at that. And there I am. And Ashley's on the other side of me. So Paul is addressing us. Here we go. We're going to get started.
The biggest fan. What magazine do you write for?
2 and 3 magazine.
I love that magazine. Do you know Jason Coleman?
Oh.
That's him?
Oh. Okay. Number one, he's sort of modding for, and doing the faces and stuff for Ashley. And I know that the love on Ashley's face is what drew this stuff, because it just, Ashley was enamored with Pee-Wee, and to see Pee-Wee in person, I think, was just like, it blew her away. And by the way, to hear Paul say my name, like, oh, so cool. Okay, here we go. So we're talking about the stage show.
Why did you want to bring this back after all these years?
People like this. People like this.
But your work kind of connects with people of all ages, really.
Yeah, well, I don't have to tell you this, but people like this grow up into people of all ages. So when you start here, you cover everybody. It's dance time!
It was funny because we actually got like comp tickets, but we had already bought tickets. We were such Pee-Wee Paul Reubens fans. We were just, we couldn't wait. Amazing show.
But I think it will. I think it'll be incredible. How old are you?
How old?
9?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I was starting on it.
Ashley
before
was
you.
9.
9. So much work and takes so much time. It's shocking. Honestly, I thought, like, let's just put on the show again. Yeah. not as simple as it seemed, but incredible. I mean, I think like on opening night when people are like freaking out, it'll be exciting.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley's got a question.
My favorite character is the salesman guy. If you could pick one character, who would be your favorite character?
Okay, now interesting. Okay, so Ashley goes, my favorite character is the salesman guy. And this was the salesman that came in and said,
I'm going door to door to make you this incredible offer. I'm sure you're wondering by now just what it is
Salesman!
so that was Ashley's favorite. She loved the door-to-door salesman. She's asking Paul, aka Pee-Wee, who his favorite character is.
Who would be your favorite character?
You know, I'm asked that question fairly often, and the reason that I can't answer it is because if I said Cherry, then Magic Screen would be upset. If I said Mr. Window, then some other puppet would be upset. If I said Globy, then someone else would get angry. So, you understand, I can't really play favorites, you know? I can't really do it, because if I do, then all the puppets would freak out and get angry and be like, how come you don't like me the best, Pee-Wee? Or, you know what I mean? So, you gotta sort of be a politician in this game, and you have to kind of go, I like everybody the same. Which I do. I really do like everybody the same.
By the way, Paul leans over, I don't like everybody the same, and goes, Cherry.
That's the real answer.
Does that say Jason Coleman, 213 magazine? I love it. And you say, what do you write for? 213 magazine? Oh, I love that magazine. You know, Jay, and he said my name. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, this is all in love and joy of the life of Paul Reubens, but the documentary that was released, that he was doing, as he passed.
There wasn't like a moment in the 80s that wasn't super cool to be me.
Is an amazing, thought-provoking, just thorough, amazing documentary on the man, Paul Reubens. And I recommend it to everybody. And this video is to celebrate the life of Paul Reubens. I'm not mocking Paul. I love Paul. So I wanted to just share this because I was right there with Ashley, my child, who had also adored Paul.
Sandwich Ho!
Who was my favorite? I gotta say Cowboy Curtis.
Oh, you little tumbleweeds! That's a stampede!
Howdy, Cowboy Curtis!
Howdy, Pee-Wee!
Lawrence Fishburne, Cowboy Curtis. But okay, so what I'm doing is I'm pulling out a Pee-wee's Big Adventure poster. Now, yes, I mean, it's a Pee-wee's Big Adventure poster. It's signed by Paul Reubens, but there's a precursor to this story. And what makes this poster so special is that we had previously, and I can't remember if it was that year or the year before, I think it was that year, we had gone to Comic-Con and we were supposed to get Tim Burton for Alice in Wonderland. He was supposed to come down the red carpet. Never came down the red carpet. So we went searching through all the rooms and we finally found one with a ton of reporters. There's a little table with like 1 million recorders there, and Tim Burton was there. And we were like, okay. And so we were like, we really want this Pee-wee's Big Adventure poster to be signed by Tim Burton. So I sent Dad and Ashley, little Ashley, down to the other side, because there's two ways to get out: the glass doors on that one side, and then the hall. And he's not going out into the hall. Tim Burton's not going to go out into the middle of Comic-Con. So I sent them through the crowd. I don't know how they made it. And then Dad told me that he was standing there with Ashley, and that Tim Burton got up when the thing was over, the press conference, and he walked towards them. And one person had like a Nightmare Before Christmas thing or something, and blah, blah, blah. And then the publicist was like pushing people out of the way. And he sort of kicked Ashley into Tim Burton. And of course, Tim Burton goes, oh, and there's this little Ashley standing there with this Pee-wee's Big Adventure poster going, will you sign my poster? I mean, what's Tim Burton going to say? No. So he signs this poster, Tim Burton, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And this is the poster that we are now laying in front of Paul Reubens.
I hope you all come to the show. I've said this to every table, but this is totally the truth. I never talk like this. It's going to be phenomenal. It really is. The show's going to be fantastic. We never say that kind of stuff, but it's going to be great.
We bought our tickets for you first.
You're going to
first
come?
Came on, yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that. It's going to be great. What's your shirt say?
Come to the court.
Wow. Cool.
It's a Nike shirt. You have something for Pee-Wee to
Yeah.
sign?
Yes. This is a poster. Our poster that we already had Tim Burton sign.
Wow.
Now, what you don't hear is I say we had this poster that Tim Burton already signed, and the whole table goes, ooh, because I mean, it's Tim Burton. And so Paul is now signing that same poster.
That we would love for you to sign.
I'm going to sign Tim Burton's name.
Just right over his name.
Or just sign my name?
Sign your name.
Where do you think would be good?
Right there.
All right.
Hey. Oh. And of course, Paul signs it, your pal,
9 years old. That
Pee-Wee
means
Herman,
you're in,
for
don't
Ashley.
tell me. Third, second, fourth?
Fourth
Oh,
grade.
you must be extra smart. Fifth grade?
You skip a grade?
Let's see.
Oh.
P.
Look at the
You guys
joy
spell Pee-Wee?
on Ashley's face.
P-E-E.
W.
W-E-E-A.
So cool.
There it is.
Oh, and can I get a quick picture? Stand up.
Yeah, and I wanted a quick picture with Paul and Ashley. That particular poster, signed by the late, great Paul Reubens, who wrote Your Pal Pee-Wee Herman, and signed also by Tim Burton, I still have. I hold for Ashley, and it is her poster. So very cool. Really cool memories. Amazing time with Paul. You know, it was only a short amount of time, but for Ashley and myself, it's undescribable. And seeing Paul in full like Pee-wee regalia and just seeing the joy that we had and mirroring that joy showed what an amazing person he is, an amazing performer, amazing actor, amazing man. Awesome. I pay serious tribute to Paul Reubens, and I dedicate this video to him. We love you, Paul. Thanks. Till next time.